I think for a speech that we've all been waiting for quite a long time, it was pretty short and high level. I think we were all hoping for a bit more detail in the sense of what Liz Truss, the Prime Minister, was really going to be like, and maybe a bit more depth about her governing philosophy. What she did do was reiterate her top 3 priorities, which she'd already set out in her valedictory speech to the Conservative Party. So she said that she was going to focus on reforming the economy and tax cuts. She said she was going to address high energy prices, which is really the thing which I think the country has been crying out for answers on. And she was going to focus on the NHS, making sure that people could get GP appointments and so on. So I think, that was reiteration of what we already knew to an extent, but there wasn't much additional on top of that. I think it's clear that she really wants to get her feet under the table and get going. She has things she wants to achieve, even if she doesn't yet have a clear plan of how to achieve them. And it seems to me she's going to do what she's done in other jobs in government and work hard. That is certainly her reputation. And that is a contrast, I think, to Boris Johnson, in the sense he took a more chairman-like role to being Prime Minister. He sort of steered the ship, if you like. I think we're going to see from Liz Truss someone prepared to put in a bit more of the hard yards. She thinks the key to economic growth is lower taxes, and that's the thing that is her real agenda. What she's being pushed into, which is way against her instincts, is a big program of government spending to support people in this situation. She really got no alternative, but it goes directly counter to how she would ideally govern as Prime Minister. And I'm afraid this is something that Prime Ministers often find, that the way they envisage the job, when they sort of lay in bed at night and thought what it would be like to be Prime Minister, doesn't quite turn out like that when the circumstances are different when you actually become Prime Minister. The numbers that I've talked about are quite eye-watering in terms of the plan that it seems that she's going to adopt, which is freezing the price cap where it is at the current time. The question that we don't yet have clarity on is whether that is just for households or whether that is also going to help businesses, and to what extent it will help businesses. But even a comprehensive package for this year and next, just to help households, I think has been modelled at up to £100 billion. So if you add in businesses to that, we're really starting to look at even larger numbers.